From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your weather tonight.
One more chilly night here across the Tennessee Valley before we head for warmer weather and also stormy weather. We also have another quiet, beautiful day ahead for our Thursday. Here's your hourly forecast tonight and through our Thursday morning. Clear skies here allow us to get into the upper 30s, lower 40s for morning lows, and they'll be warm quickly through the morning, upper 50s, lower 60s by 10, and we reach the upper 60s and lower 70s for daytime highs with mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Futurecast already pulling us into the upper 40s here by 10 p.m. to midnight. And then we'll reach the upper 30s to lower 40s by daybreak. Notice not much cloud cover to insulate us here. And still in the drier air mass for now, but that changes as we head Thursday and especially Friday's moisture moves back north. A few clouds moving in by midday here on our Thursday. Low to mid 60s by midday, if not a little warmer than that, and then upper 60s to lower 70s for daytime highs. Despite a little bit more cloud cover, still plenty of sunshine, so another beautiful day. More of a southerly wind, and that southerly wind and the increasing moisture keeps us on the mild side tomorrow night, not really getting out of the 50s for overnight lows tomorrow night as moisture moves back. And then a big storm system comes out for Friday. Maybe a few scattered showers and thunderstorms during the day on Friday, but a better chance of strong, maybe severe thunderstorms, actually an increasing risk of severe thunderstorms across the area, starting either late afternoon or early evening Friday through the overnight. I'll detail that here in just a moment. Cold front moves through, clears us out for Saturday. A little cooler, highs in the upper 60s. We'll be well into the 70s as we head into Friday, staying in the mild side as we head into Sunday, highs in the upper 60s to near 70, and then turning warmer once again for next week. Here are the details on the severe weather risk. All of the area locally here in southern middle Tennessee, northwest Alabama, northeast Mississippi in an elevated risk of severe weather. Our main time frame locally runs from about the evening into the overnight Friday. However, we're starting to get into some of the high resolution model data now, and it's hinting that we may have to start watching as early as the late afternoon hours on our Friday. The potential there is for damaging straight line winds and some degree of a tornado threat. We're working out the details on the magnitude of that threat. And now that we're starting to get into some of the higher resolution data, we are starting to see several higher resolution models like the Barron model, WSI's model. Some of the NSSL models are starting to show that this may not be just a solid line of thunderstorms. There may be supercells involved. And if that is the case, there may be a higher tornado threat. Before I sound any alarms on a long track tornado type threat or anything like that, I want to watch to see how the high resolution the models continue to trend tonight and tomorrow morning. I want to make sure that this trend continues as we go through tonight, tomorrow morning before we sound alarms. So what's going to happen? I'm going to get in tomorrow. We're going to conference. Kelly, Ben, and I are going to conference after seeing the data overnight and tomorrow morning. If this trend for supercells continues, given the environmental ingredients in place, we will likely put the red on the map for a significant threat and start talking about a long track tornado type threat. We're not ready to do that yet, but know that is on the table. We're just going to have to see model data tonight and tomorrow morning to see how that evolves. Regardless, even if it's just a line of thunderstorms and maybe similar to what we had back last Friday night with damaging straight line winds and embedded tornadoes, and one or two of those could be greater than EF1. But if we're dealing with supercells, that may be a higher tornado threat, and we will be watching carefully as we head forward here. Going forward, warm for the next couple of days, upper 60s, lower 70s for Thursday, well into the 70s for Friday, and even behind the front, staying in the upper 60s for daytime highs, briefly down to 40 Sunday morning, and then we get back to warmer weather as we head into next week. Your first cup forecast, grabbing that first cup of coffee before you head out the door in the morning. Upper 30s, lower 40s, clear skies, beautiful but chilly weather, so grab the jacket. You're just going to need to take it off because we're going to be in the upper 60s, lower 70s by the afternoon. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy here. A few clouds work in during the afternoon. Plenty of sunshine, though, low to mid 70s over northwest Alabama. Here's your 7-day forecast. And again, one more quiet day before storms return. For our Thursday, highs in the upper 60s, lower 70s, well into the 70s Friday, and that's an unstable air mass. When the thunderstorms arrive, either late afternoon or evening, with a severe weather chance lasting into the overnight, a few scattered showers and thunderstorms at times through the day, though. Again, late afternoon, evening into the overnight, we'll be watching for strong to severe thunderstorms Friday, including some magnitude of a tornado threat. Keep checking back in. We'll have, I think, some details with high-resolution model data with Kelly tomorrow at midday, and that's around the time frame we're going to determine about how serious the tornado threat looks. So keep checking back in for details there. Quiet over the weekend and more showers and thunderstorms next week. And we might have to watch Tuesday into Wednesday of next week for possibly another strong thunderstorm threat. But let's get through this Friday threat first before we detail that next week. There's Luke's latest 7-day forecast. Ben Luna checks back in tomorrow morning with another update to your local weather.